I walked to the parking garage. It was very late. The rain fell outside. The cold wind hit my face. I felt tired. My body hurt. I worked all day. Everyone left hours ago. I was always the last one. The garage was dark and quiet. My heels made loud sounds. The floor was hard and cold. I heard the ventilation machine. It made a soft noise. I walked to my car. Then I heard something strange. It was not a footstep. It was not a door. It was a sound from a person. Someone cried. A man cried. I stopped. I looked around. The garage was empty, but the sound came again. It was a sad sound. It was a broken sound. I saw a car in the corner. It was a big car. It was an expensive car. The window was open a little. I walked closer. I moved slowly. I felt afraid. A man sat in the car. His head was on the wheel. His body moved. He cried hard. He wore a nice suit. The suit was expensive. But he looked very sad. He looked broken. I wanted to leave. I did not want trouble. I did not want problems. My life was quiet. I liked it quiet. The sound held me there. His cry was so lonely. I knew that feeling. I was lonely too. I ate lunch alone every day. No one talked to me. No one remembered my birthday. I went home to an empty apartment. I understood his pain. I walked to the car. I lifted my hand. I touched the car door. The sound was soft. He looked up. His eyes were red. Tears were on his face. He looked at me. He did not speak. He could not speak. Maybe he drank too much. Maybe he was too sad. I did not know. But he could not drive. I did not ask questions. I did not say, "Who are you?" I did not say, "Why do you cry?" I just looked at him. Then I spoke. "Give me the keys," I said. "I will drive you home." He looked at me for a long time. Then he gave me the keys. His hands were cold. They moved a little. He opened the door. He walked to the other seat. I sat in the driver's seat. The car was nice inside. It was warm. It smelled like leather. I started the car. He told me the address. His voice was very quiet. I drove. We did not talk. The car was silent, but the silence was good. It was not scary. It was comfortable. The rain hit the window. I drove slowly. I looked at him one time. He closed his eyes. His face looked tired. He looked young and old at the same time. We arrived at a tall building. It was a very expensive building. I stopped the car. I looked up. The building touched the sky. I opened my door. I wanted to leave, but he grabbed my hand. His hand was warm now. He held my wrist. Not hard, just soft. "Thank you," he said. His voice was rough. "Thank you for not asking." I looked at his face. I saw pain there. I saw secrets there. But I did not ask. I just pulled my hand back. I walked away. I called a taxi. I waited in the cold. The taxi came. I sat inside. I went home. I did not know his name. I did not know his story, but something changed that night. I felt warm inside. The cold did not hurt anymore. I went to my apartment. I closed the door. I sat on my bed. I thought about his face. I thought about his tears. I thought about his thank you. I was not so alone anymore. 1 week passed. I went back to my life. I worked hard. I ate lunch alone. I went home alone. Nothing changed. But I thought about that night. I thought about the man in the car. I thought about his tears. Was it real? Maybe it was just a dream. I went to work every day. My boss was Victoria. She was the CEO. She was cold and hard. She gave me work at the last minute. She never said thank you. She never smiled at me. Victoria talked about her wedding all the time. She showed her ring to everyone. The ring was very big. It had many diamonds. She said her wedding would be perfect. She said her man was perfect, but no one at work met him. No one knew his name. I did not care about her wedding. My quiet life. After work, I went to a coffee shop. I sat alone. I drank coffee. I read a book. The shop was warm and safe. One day, someone sat at my table. I looked up. It was him, the man from the car. He did not wear a suit now. He wore a hoodie and jeans. He looked young. He looked normal. He looked like any other person. He put a cup of coffee on the table. The coffee was hot. Steam came from the cup. "I owe you," he said. I did not know what to say. My heart beat fast. He found me. But how? We talked a little. Then he left. But he came back the next day, and the next day. We did not talk about work. We did not talk about names. We just sat together. Then one night, my phone made a sound. A new message. It said, "The bridge, 2 a.m. I did not know who sent it, but I knew. I felt it. I went to the bridge that night. It was a bridge for walking. It was high above the highway. Cars passed below. The lights were bright. The wind was cold and strong. He stood there. He waited for me. We met there many times. Always at 2 a.m. We never made plans. He just sent a message. I always went. We stood on the bridge for hours. We talked about our feelings. We talked about our fears. We talked about our dreams, the dreams we forgot, the dreams we lost. He told me about his life. He said people saw his money. They saw his clothes. They saw his car. But no one saw him. No one knew him. He felt trapped. He felt alone. I understood. People did not see me because I was poor. People did not see him because he was rich. We were both invisible. We talked and talked. The wind hit our faces. My hair moved in the wind. He touched my hair. He moved it back. His hand was warm. His touch felt like fire. I fixed his collar one night. My fingers touched his neck. We looked at each other. We did not move. We did not speak. We never kissed. But I felt something deep, something strong. It was more than a kiss. It was more than touch. Our souls talked. Our hearts knew each other. I started to fall in love. But he was like a ghost. He was my secret, my sweet secret. She was happy and proud. She showed pictures of flowers. She showed pictures of the church. She talked about her perfect man, but she never said his name. She never showed his picture. I did not care. I had my secret too. One night, I waited on the bridge. The cold hurt my face. I looked at my phone. A new message came. I cannot come tonight, it said. There is an event. I must go. But I want to be with you. I want to be on the bridge. My heart felt heavy. I wrote back, I will wait. I wanted more. I wanted to know his name. I wanted to call this feeling something. I wanted a label. What were we? Friends? More than friends? But I was afraid to ask. I was afraid to break the secret. The secret was beautiful. The secret was safe. I went home that night. I felt alone again, but I also felt hope. Hope was dangerous. Hope could hurt, but I could not stop it. I could not stop this feeling. The company had a party. It was for Victoria. It was for her engagement. All workers had to go. We had to serve drinks. We had to smile and say congratulations. I wore a simple black dress. It was old. It was cheap. I stood in the corner. I held a tray of champagne. The glasses were heavy. My hands hurt. The room was full of rich people. They wore expensive clothes. They laughed loud. They drank and talked. I felt small. I did not belong there. Victoria stood near the stage. She looked beautiful. Her dress was white and gold. Her ring caught the light. She smiled at everyone. The music stopped. Everyone became quiet. Victoria walked to the stage. She took the microphone. Her voice was loud and clear. "Thank you all for coming," she said. "Tonight is very special. Tonight you will meet my fiancé, the man of my life, my wonderful man." Everyone clapped. I stood still. I held my tray. "Please welcome him," Victoria said. The doors opened. A man walked in. He wore a black tuxedo. It was perfect. The lights hit him. Everyone looked at him. The tray fell from my hands. The glasses broke. The sound was very loud. Everyone turned to look at me. It was him, the man from the car, the man from the bridge. My secret. My body felt cold. My heart stopped. I could not breathe. I could not move. His eyes found me. His face became white. He looked scared. He looked shocked. He started to walk toward me. But Victoria grabbed his hand. She held it tight. She pulled him to the crowd. She smiled, big. Everyone clapped more. I understood now the terrible truth. He was Victoria's fiancé. He was going to marry my boss, the most powerful woman here. I ran. I pushed through the people. I ran to the door. I ran down the stairs. I ran to the parking garage, the same garage, the place we first met. The place he cried. I cried now too. Tears fell hot on my face. I felt stupid. I felt betrayed. He lied to me. He had a fiancée. He was going to marry her. But he met me at night. He talked to me. He touched my hair. I heard footsteps. Fast footsteps. Someone ran after me. "Wait," he said. "Please wait." I turned around. It was him. His tuxedo looked wrong now. His face looked broken. I am sorry, he said. His voice was urgent. I did not know you worked here. I did not know. I pushed him away. Hard. You are marrying her? I said. Marrying Victoria? He came closer. He put his forehead on my shoulder, just like the first night when I found him crying. It is not a wedding, he said. His voice was quiet and sad. It is a contract. My family owes her family. I have no choice. I do not want this wedding. I pushed him again. You have a choice, I said. You always have a choice. I do not, he said. You do not understand. My family will lose everything. I must do this. I looked at him. Tears were on his face now, just like that first night. But this time I felt angry. I felt hurt. You used me, I said. You needed someone. So you found me. You used me. No, he said. No, you were real. The bridge was real. You are the only real thing in my life. I stepped back. Do not touch me, I said. Do not talk to me. Go back to your party. Go back to Victoria, please, he said. Please understand. But I walked away. I left him there, in the dark garage, the place where this started, the place where it ended. I heard him call my name, but I did not stop. I did not turn back. My heart was broken. My secret was destroyed. Everything was a lie. I went to work the next day. My heart was heavy. My eyes were red. I did not sleep all night. I wrote a letter. It was my resignation letter. I put it on my desk. I could not work here anymore. I could not see Victoria every day. I could not see him. I waited. I thought Victoria would fire me. I broke the glasses at her party. I ran away. She would be angry. My phone rang. It was Victoria's office. Come now, her assistant said. I walked to her office. My legs felt weak. I opened the door. Victoria sat at her desk. She drank tea. She smiled, but the smile was cold. It was not a happy smile. Sit down, Hilda, she said. I sat. I looked at the floor. Victoria put a thick envelope on the desk. She pushed it toward me. This is a bonus for you, she said, and I do not accept your resignation. I looked up. I was confused. I do not understand, I said. Victoria stood up. She walked around me. Her heels made sharp sounds on the floor. Did you think I did not know? She said. Her voice was quiet but hard. About the parking lot? About the bridge at 2 a.m.? My body became cold. Fear ran through me. I am sorry, I said. I did not know he was your Victoria laughed. It was a loud laugh. It was a cruel laugh. I know, she said. I wanted it to happen. I stared at her. I did not understand. Victoria sat on her desk. She looked at me. Rishima was weak, she said. He was sad all the time. He needed help. He needed someone to make him feel better. My heart beat fast. I felt sick. I followed him, Victoria said. I paid people to watch him. They told me about you, about the coffee shop, about the bridge. I said, My voice was very quiet. Of course I knew, Victoria said, and I let it happen. I wanted it to happen. I changed his work schedule. I gave him free time at night. I made it easy for him to see you. I could not breathe. This could not be real. You are his medicine, Hilda, Victoria said. The words were cold and sharp. You keep him calm. You keep him from breaking. You keep him ready for the wedding. You are a tool, my tool. Tears came to my eyes, but I did not cry. I just sat there. Victoria walked back to her desk. She touched the envelope. Here is the deal, she said. Keep seeing him. Keep him happy. Do this until the wedding day. After the wedding, I will promote you. I will give you a lot of money. You will leave this city. You will disappear. He will be mine, and you will have the life you want. She smiled again. That cold smile. Everyone wins, she said. I looked at the envelope. It was thick. There was a lot of money inside. I looked at Victoria. She was beautiful and powerful, but she was also cruel and cold. I felt sick in my stomach. I wanted to run. I wanted to scream, but I just sat there. I understood now. Rashima and I were both puppets. Victoria pulled the strings. She controlled everything. She watched us. She used us. The bridge was not real. The secret was not real. It was all her plan. I stood up. My body felt heavy. I picked up the envelope. I did not open it. I just held it. Victoria watched me. She waited for my answer. I walked to the door. I stopped. I turned back. I need time to think, I said. Take your time, Victoria said, but not too much time. The wedding is in 3 weeks. I walked down the hall. I held the envelope tight. My hands hurt. I went to the bathroom. I locked the door. Then I cried. I cried hard and long. We were both trapped, both of us. Rashima in his golden cage, me in my poor life, and Victoria held all the keys. That night, I sent him a message. The bridge. One last time. I waited on the bridge. The wind was cold. The cars passed below. Their lights were bright. He came. He looked terrible. His eyes were tired. His face was thin. He walked fast to me. He tried to hug me. I stepped back. I did not let him touch me. Hilda, he said, please. Let me explain. I took out the envelope. The one Victoria gave me. I gave it to him. This is your value, I said. Victoria pays me to comfort you. His face changed. He looked confused. He opened the envelope. There were papers inside. There was money inside. A lot of money. I wrote everything down. Everything Victoria said. I recorded her words on my phone. I put it all in the envelope. He read the papers. His hands started to shake. His face became white. She knows everything, I said. She followed you. She watched us. She wanted this to happen. She pushed you to me. She used me to keep you calm. She used me so you would not stop the wedding. He looked at me. His eyes were wide. She knew, he said. His voice broke. Yes, I said. We are being controlled. Both of us. He dropped the envelope. The papers fell to the ground. The wind took some of them. He put his hands on his face. I thought, he said, I thought you were the one real thing, the one true thing in my life. I was real, I said. But she made it happen. She planned it all. He looked angry now, very angry. His body was tight. His hands became fists. Then he looked at me. The anger left his face. Why did you tell me? He said. You could take the money. I looked into his eyes. I remembered the first night. The man crying in the car, the broken man. Because I saw you, I said. I saw you crying. I saw your pain, and I do not want that man to be sold. I do not want you to be a thing, a tool. Tears came to his eyes. I turned around. I started to walk away. I will not be a tool for anyone, I said. Goodbye, Rishima. Wait, he called. Hilda, wait. But I did not stop. I walked off the bridge. I did not look back. The next day was the wedding day. I packed my bags. I put everything in 2 suitcases. My apartment was empty now. I cleaned it. I left the keys. I took a taxi to the bus station. I bought a ticket to a small town. A town far away. A town near the ocean. I wanted to start again. I wanted peace. A TV was on the wall. The news played. I did not watch it. I just waited for my bus. Then I heard Victoria's name. I looked up. The TV showed breaking news. Big red letters. Sterling family scandal. A reporter talked fast. The wedding was cancelled. The groom disappeared. He did not come to the church. The business contract is broken. The Sterling family is in crisis. I stood up. I walked closer to the TV. My heart beat very fast. They showed a picture of Victoria. She looked angry and shocked. They showed the empty church. They showed guests leaving. He did it. He ran away. He chose freedom. I felt something in my chest. It was relief. It was joy. I smiled. I could not stop smiling. He was free now. I was free now. We were both free. The bus arrived. People started to board. I picked up my bags. I walked to the bus. I sat by the window. The bus started to move. The city became smaller behind me. I looked out at the road. The sky was big and open. I did not know what would come next. I did not have much money. I did not have a plan, but I had myself. I had my freedom. I had my choice. That was enough. The bus drove toward the ocean, toward a new life, toward peace. I closed my eyes. For the first time in a long time, I felt light. I felt hope. 1 year passed. I lived in a small town now. The town was by the ocean. The air smelled like salt and fish. The sky was big and blue. Life was slow and quiet. I opened a small flower shop. The shop was near the beach. I sold roses and lilies and tulips. I arranged flowers every morning. My hands smelled like earth and petals. The shop was small, but it was mine. No boss, no Victoria, no cold office, just me and the flowers. I thought about him sometimes, about Rishima, about the bridge, about our secret. It was a sad memory, but it was also beautiful. He taught me something. He taught me to choose myself, to choose freedom. I was happy now, not every day, but most days. That was enough. One afternoon, it rained. The rain was soft and light. It hit the windows. The sound was peaceful. I was alone in the shop. I cut stems. I put flowers in water. The bell above the door rang. A man walked in. He wore a sweater and old jeans. His hands had paint on them, or maybe it was dirt. I could not tell. I looked up. My heart stopped. It was him. It was Rishima, but he looked different. His face was bright. His eyes were clear and happy. He did not look tired. He looked free. "Hello," he said. His voice was warm. I could not speak. I just stared. He walked closer. He held something in his hand. It was a cup of coffee. Steam came from the top. "It took me a year," he said. "I cleaned up the mess. I paid the debts. My family is free now. I am free now. I did not want to come to you before. I did not want to be a puppet anymore." Tears came to my eyes, but I smiled too. He gave me the coffee. It was hot in my hands. "Now I am just Rishima," he said. "No rich family, no big money, no power, just me. Is that enough? Can I ask you for a walk?" I looked at the coffee. I looked at his face. I saw hope there. I saw truth there. "Just Rishima is enough," I said. I took the coffee. I drank a little. It was perfect. Not too hot, not too sweet. We stood there together. The rain fell outside. The flowers smelled sweet around us. No more secrets. No more lies. No more shadows. No more control. Just two people. Two free people. Two people who chose themselves. And now we chose each other. We walked to the door. We opened it. The rain touched our faces. It was cold, but good. We walked together, side by side. The ocean was ahead. The sky was gray, but beautiful. This was not the end. This was the beginning, the real beginning, and it was enough. Thank you for letting this story enter your day. If you felt close to the characters or found one sentence that touched you, please press like. Share this video with a friend, a student, or even a teacher who loves stories. And remember to subscribe to Kaviko English Storytime. Subscribing is free, but it helps the channel a lot. It tells me that someone out there is waiting for the next story. Turn on the bell so you can come back easily next time. I'm already preparing another story for you.